Good afternoon, colleagues. What an amazing turnout. This is fantastic. I'm Greg Fizel. I'm your Staff Council Chair. I'd like to welcome you all to the 2016 University Staff Awards, where we honor and celebrate the accomplishments and years of dedicated service by our hardworking staff. This group is an excellent example of what makes our institution great, and we want to celebrate the difference each of you has made as part of the University of Idaho family. You define what it is to be a Vandal. This afternoon, we will be recognized recipients of the Staff Educational Awards, Longevity Awards, and honored staff retirees, and be presenting Outstanding Employee, Outstanding Team, and the Lawrence C. McBride Prize. All award winners and nominees can be found in the programs on your table. We will be back with the presentation of awards in a few minutes, but in the meantime, please enjoy your lunch. Good afternoon again, everyone. We're going to start our program. As you all know, we have a fantastic group of employees to honor today. But before we start the awards portion of the afternoon, we will hear from President Chuck Staben. President Staben, please come up.
Well, gee, Greg must be really tall. Usually I have to move this up, but this time down. So thanks very much, Greg, and thanks everybody for coming here. It's great to see a full house out there. It's really wonderful. I think it's important that we recognize the work of our employees, and it's just wonderful that you're here today. I want to especially congratulate all of our award winners today. We'll be hearing about those very shortly. As I said, it's important to celebrate our successes. It's important for us to be together. As you know, staff is absolutely invaluable to the working of the university, and it's really your hard work that makes the university hum in a lot of ways. Faculty are a critically important component, but we actually have more staff than faculty. Staff are really key to the mission that we have of serving our students, of conducting research, of getting that research out and having an impact in the world. I think, and I know many of you believe, that higher education is life-changing. It's something that leads to great jobs, great lives, great communities, and that it's critically important that here at the University of Idaho we do our very best job of bringing students in, of educating them, and sending them back out as successes, and we do a great job of that. And to a large extent, that's because of the efforts of people like you, the people in this room, and each of you plays a very important part. I think student by student we can make a difference in Idaho. As you know, I feel it's important for Idaho to grow college enrollment and important for the University of Idaho to lead in that movement. And that's what we are asking that we do. And when we do that, we will support the state better, and I think we can change our state together. It's also critically important that we conduct research. And you're working at Idaho's leading research university. Not everybody understands that. Not everybody knows that. But we conduct more than twice as much funded research as all other universities combined. You are helping a great faculty conduct super research, and it's a very important mission for us. And that research, of course, influences the world in many ways, but it also influences our students. Last night we had a great evening in here where the faculty were talking. We had faculty awards, and at the end there were some videos. I've learned that some of the faculty members think they look kind of ugly in the videos or that they're not very flattering. I think they need to get a life because I'm on video a lot and it's really worrisome. But at any rate, so, you know, they're not getting a soft ear on me. But at any rate, they're talking about really the kind of almost sacred mission of the university, the depth of feeling that people have about this university. And I think that's what's really special about the university. Some of you, I realize, have been here for many years. You've done many different things at the university, many important things. And thank you so much for your service over those many years. Some of you are retiring at this point, and there probably are some retirees here today. And I want to thank you very much for dedicating your career to the university and serving here. Some of you are newer, and you're just starting to build your career here at the university and thinking about what this is going to mean to you. And I think you can take a great lesson from those of you that you're sharing the table with and sharing some fellowship with, that this is a great place to work and that this is something that's worthwhile to do. So I hope that makes an impression on you. As you know, we want to make U of I a great place to work, continue to make it a great place to work, and ensure that it is. One of the goals that I set out in our strategic plan is building a team. And one component of that is to ensure appropriate and fair compensation of all the employees at the university. I believe our staff in general are undercompensated. I understand that. And I understand also that you can't buy someone's loyalty. But we need to ensure that you are fairly compensated. You can probably earn their distrust, and that is not something I'm interested in earning. I want to thank the Staff Council for partnership. I think Staff Council is a great organization. They've brought some important issues forward. They work for you, and I thank you very much for the work that they do on behalf of all staff. Yeah, that's worth some applause. And I'm just going to close with a little story that I've told in a couple of other contexts, and I wrote about recently in the Friday letter. It's a story that a friend of mine told me some years ago, and it made an impression on me then, and I kind of waited to when I might use that story. And it was about being a stone breaker, working in a quarry and breaking stones all day. That sounds like a tough job. That sounds like a job you wouldn't want to have. And some of you people may some days think that you're a stone breaker, but I want to remind you, there's somebody out there who thinks he's a stone breaker, at least some days, right? But if you think about that job more as quarrying stones to build a great temple, to put into the Parthenon, you're not a stone breaker, but a temple builder. And I think that's really important that we think of our jobs in that way. So I invite you to contribute to something big, to stay here, to put your heart in it, and together we're going to build something great. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, President Staben. Okay, so now we are going to recognize and honor our staff retirees. Retirement is a time to treasure past memories, enjoy present success, and anticipate future possibilities. The people who work at the University of Idaho play a vital role in our 127-year history. We are here today to honor our colleagues with hundreds of shared years of service. An honored staff retiree is a member of the classified or exempt staff who, upon retirement, qualifies for continuation of University of Idaho benefits by having satisfied one of the following requirements: completion of 30 years of qualified service to the University of Idaho, completion of 15 years of qualified University of Idaho service and age 64, and attainment of age 55 and completion of a number of years of service to the University of Idaho, such that the sum of the years of age and years of UI service is 80. Would all the staff retirees present please stand and be recognized? We're going to move on now to our longevity recognition. When we announce each service year number, we ask that each of you present stand at your table to be recognized. You will receive your certificate and service year gift after the end of the ceremony in the lobby today. We now invite staff in the 5-year category to stand and be recognized. Please join me in a round of applause for those in this category. We now invite staff in the 10-year category to stand and be recognized. And please join me in a round of applause. We now invite staff in the 15-year category to stand and be recognized. And please join me in a round of applause. We now invite staff in the 20-year category to stand and be recognized. We now invite staff in the 25-year category to stand and be recognized. We now invite staff in the 30-year category to stand and be recognized. And yes, there's one more. We now invite staff of the 35-year category to stand and be recognized. Once again, many thanks to all of our staff members for your service. We're now going to transition into the Outstanding Employee Awards. Outstanding Employee Awards have been in existence at the University of Idaho since 1972. They began as an outgrowth of the Longevity Awards, which are given annually to U of I staff who have been employed for 5 years or longer. The Outstanding Employee Awards are designed to honor non-faculty staff recognized as outstanding by their coworkers and or supervisors. The goal of the awards effort is to encourage continued support and recognition of our staff in response to their dedication and hard work on behalf of the University of Idaho. President Staben, will you please come forward to the awards presentation stage to my left? As we call your name, please come forward to the presentation stage to receive your award from President Staben. We're going to begin with the exempt category. Jennifer Adams, Research Scientist, Fish and Wildlife Sciences. Jennifer started as a research laboratory manager position in 2011 and moved into a research support scientist position in 2014. Jennifer coordinates over 20 agency, university biologists, and managers. She also oversees 2 full-time scientific aides and 4 to 5 undergraduate assistants, while also helping any faculty, undergraduate, or graduate student in the college who needs assistance with molecular genetics work. Thank you for your commitment to the University of Idaho. Jennifer. Tammy Johnson, Director, International Programs Office. Tammy has worked in the IPO for 16 years, and during this time has forged strong professional relationships across campus with a wide variety of government agencies and with thousands of international students, scholars, and faculty. She is a strong advocate for international students and scholars who come from around the globe to study, research, and teach at the University of Idaho. Tammy excels, in particular, in assisting students and university staff during crisis. When something goes wrong, Tammy will go above and beyond her job duties to work with vital players and to find solutions to the problems. She has developed presentations for the regional and national conferences on dealing with crisis and has developed a reputation for being an expert in this area. Thank you for your commitment to the University of Idaho, Tammy. Whitney Flock, Program Supervisor, Inebri Program. Whitney is an asset not only to the University of Idaho and our administration of the Inebri Program, but she uses her talents statewide. She handles the $16.5 million 5-year award that includes more than 14 subcontracts with ease and grace. She also manages the Inebri Associate Director's Administration of the statewide Research Mentoring Corps. She is an expert on the fiscal operations of the UI, 10 other Idaho institutions, and the National Association of IDEA PIs. The latter has about a 1,500-person membership. This includes all developmental research projects, pilot projects, and other Inebri research-related activities across the state and nationally. Thank you for your commitment, Whitney. Jill Powell, Assistant Director, Residence Life. Beyond her job description, Jill also serves as a Title IX investigator, advisor, resource trainer, and resident housing advisor. Jill also serves on a 24/7 on-call rotation with the Associate Director to respond to after-hours emergencies on a biweekly basis. Jill Powell displays a high level of service and dedication. She always puts forth the extra effort to help students. She doesn't think twice about taking a student to coffee out of her own pocket to express that the student has value, is important to her, and is interested in what they have to say. Thank you for your commitment to the University of Idaho. Kathy Foss, Associate Director of Donor Relations and Stewardship, Office of Development. Kathy manages programs to strengthen long-term relationships with the university's donor base by designing, administering, and managing high-level university stewardship and recognition programs that foster long-term engagement and investment. Kathy is given credit for managing and coordinating 7,393 donor touches last calendar year. By design, Kathy's work is not front and center. However, through her behind-the-scenes efforts to provide excellent stewardship to university donors, she helps position the university to engage and inspire them while never looking for or expecting public recognition of her efforts. Much of Kathy's work includes stewardship communications on behalf of President Staben. Kathy, thank you for your commitment to the University of Idaho. Liza Morris, Project Architect Facilities. Liza is a 1992 alumna of the College of Art and Architecture, and she came to us after 21 years in the private sector practicing architecture. In her short time here at the University of Idaho, she has made an immediate positive impact upon the built environment of the university. Thank you for your commitment to the University of Idaho. The next category is technical and paraprofessional. Jesse A. Thomas, Interlibrary Loan Supervisor, Library. Jesse's nominator describes him as a star in the constellation of excellent employees at the University of Idaho and explains that he takes great pride in providing excellent service. He is greatly valued by his coworkers, students, faculty, and other staff members. He works to enhance the university's reputation of excellence and delivers on its land grant promise to make education widely accessible to Idahoans. Jesse, thank you for your commitment. Mayung Chun, Employment Services Specialist, Human Resources. Mayung is highly valued by her colleagues in Human Resources. Her nominator describes her as continually going above and beyond her job duties to provide customer service that is outstanding. Mayung is a role model to those around her as she is respectful, kind, and consistent. Others rely on her for assistance, guidance, and knowledge. Her nominator also describes her as the heart of HR. Thank you for your commitment to the University of Idaho. Jenny Hall, Assistant to the Dean, College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences. Jenny Hall's nominator explains that as the Dean's assistant, Jenny works tirelessly to advance the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences and is a key member of the team. She helps not only to propel the college into the future, but also helps to make the University of Idaho into a world-class institution. Thank you, Jenny, for your commitment. Michael Beery, Enterprise Developer 2, ITS, Enterprise Applications. Michael Beery is described by his nominator as providing a quality of service that is commendable and refreshing. Other departments often comment that Mike is a joy to work with. Mike takes great initiative and works to contribute to a team environment. Thank you for your commitment to the University of Idaho. Ryan Hayworth, Idaho Falls Center for Higher Education. Ryan's nominator states that Ryan holds a high standard for the quality of his work and strives to meet the needs of staff, students, and faculty consistently. Ryan is personable, has a great sense of humor, and is a great team member both within his department and when working on projects with other groups on campus. Ryan, thank you for your commitment to the University of Idaho. Molly Steiner, Department Manager, Mechanical Engineering. Molly is a key part of the success in the College of Engineering. Molly takes initiative by taking on additional duties when needed and is always happy to answer questions for others. When taking on additional duties, she maintains a high quality of work, professionalism, and a positive attitude, contributing to a positive environment for the whole staff. Thank you for your commitment. The next category is Secretary Clerical. Jocelyn Gotch, Administrative Assistant 1, Mathematics. Jocelyn received not one, but 2 nominations in this category. Her nomination forms made her sound like the UI radar. Things like she reads minds and has things ready when I didn't even know I needed them. She sees a need and takes the initiative to find a solution and then present solutions. Other accolades include, I have not encountered an employee more deserving of this award in the 22 years I've been with the university. We couldn't ask for more. Thank you for your commitment to the University of Idaho. Scott Oplinger, Assistant Veterans Advisor, Dean of Students Office. The nominator, Scott, used the adjectives exceptional efficiency, highest caliber of customer service, and top drawer. He has devised a database system to track and onboard new veterans and GI Bill recipients. He also is responsible for the first time in 35 years for the office to receive a no discrepancies report from the VA auditor, and in addition was at the core of getting a ranking of top school in the Military Advanced Education and Transition 2016 Guide to Colleges and Universities. Scott, thank you for your commitment. Cassandra Yardley, Customer Service Rep, Housing and Residence Life. Cass shows exceptional effort every day in how she performs each and every task she is assigned, each with the same drive and effort put forth. Her inner strength and willingness to put in hard work has allowed her to continue advancing within our unit as a valued team member. Regardless of the work being performed, Cass provides quality service with a smile and is able to show empathy and offer a sense of reassurance to the family she works with that this is a university that sees them as people and cares about their well-being. Cass, thank you for your commitment to the University of Idaho. The next category is skilled craft. Elmer Johnson, Water Systems Manager, Facilities. During his work at the University of Idaho, Elmer has established a program through exceptional effort that provides students, faculty, and staff and community alike with outstanding water resource management. Mr. Johnson continually seeks efficiency and resource management to garner the greatest value for expenses sought, including but not limited to establishing new water disinfection system, leak detection of the domestic water system, operations of the reclaimed and scheduled tank cleaning. All of these efforts have led to lower costs and operational expenses, as well as decreased the University of Idaho's energy and water demands. Elmer's character, can-do attitude, enthusiasm, and interpersonal skills make him an invaluable asset to both the community and the university. Thank you, Elmer, for your commitment to the University of Idaho. Our next category is service maintenance. Paul Warnick, Arboretum Superintendent, Horticulturist, Facilities. Paul cares deeply for the Arboretum and the plants and trees within it. He goes to great lengths to keep the Arboretum presentable for all the visitors. Paul is always on the lookout for ways to improve the Arboretum experience, and his diligence with very limited resources speaks highly of the standards he holds for himself and the Arboretum he cares for. His confident, friendly demeanor presents the university in a positive light at all times. Paul, thank you for your commitment to the University of Idaho. And now to present the Outstanding Team Award. The Outstanding Team Award was established in 2006 to honor a group of individuals who have participated as a team and provided exceptional non-routine service. They must have played a positive and critical role in the work of the team, demonstrated creativity, collegiality, and commitment to excellence of the final outcome, and worked above and beyond normal job descriptions. This year's winning team is UI Work-Related Training Team. Professional Learning and Development, ITS Enterprise Development, and ITS Customer Service teamed up to give the UI campus 7 new training modules and configuration and deployment of a centralized learning management system in a very short time frame. The team consists of members Alyssa Keim, Don Miller, Craig Empey, Brian Borcher, Jane Cox, Travis Gray, Mandy Coulter, and Garrett Caudell. Please come forward. Thank you, and congratulations to UI Work-Related Training Team for your outstanding teamwork and contribution to the University of Idaho. Very, very well deserved. We will now congratulate the recipients of the Staff Educational Awards. We ask that the recipients and their parents to come to the stage area at this time and come up when your name is called. The Staff Educational Awards are presented to children, grandchildren, stepchildren, or legal dependents of full-time board-appointed staff, members, or honored retirees. Funding for these awards has been made possible through staff donations placed in a perpetual endowment fund. Students are awarded $500 for the year, $250 for the semester. It is a privilege to introduce the 4 recipients of this year's award. Austin Hall, nominated by his mother, Kelly Hall, of Student Financial Aid Services. He is studying marketing with an emphasis on professional golf management. Congratulations, Austin. Christina Davenport, nominated by her father, Dan Davenport of Student Financial Aid Services. She is studying agricultural education and animal production. Congratulations, Christina. Kirby Johnson, nominated by his father, Brian Johnson of Facilities. He is studying business. Congratulations, Kirby. Russell Heyman, nominated by his mother, Chris Freitag of Office of Sponsored Programs. He is studying computer engineering. Congratulations, Russell.
Of course, we see student success here as graduation, but I think every student defines success for themselves personally, whether it's entering and maybe not succeeding, but they've entered and came in and tried it. But I think one of the biggest success stories is a student had a 14-15 ACT, a 2-point GPA, and he really wanted to enter, and he knew he wouldn't get admitted. And he was a seasonal migrant farmer background, he was working construction, he was doing state wrestling, and his grades reflected it. But he approached me and he says, Yolanda, I really want to be there. I've got to go to college to do something. And so we went to bat for him, and he ended up exceeding and being on the president's list with a 3-point, at that time I think it was 3.3 or higher GPA. He went on to teach in his community. And so those are those successes that, you know, give you goosebumps because you were there to help them figure out what is this in college that I want to get to and how can I be here and be successful.
The nature of my job and what it involves and what it entails, connecting with donors, people who have selflessly given to the university. Some people are wealthy, some people are not, and had the opportunity to meet some really great people and tell them through programs and events how their philanthropic support of the university has impacted the university. Students, faculty, maybe seeing a facility. And I'm still humbled after 25 years what people do for this institution.
I love the university. I like working with the students, parents, staff, and faculty. It's a great place, you know. Coming to work, I have a new boss, Brian Fosey. He's great, and he has a lot of energy, and that makes me want to get up and, you know, come to work and stay late. And, yeah, it's great.
We impact a lot of students with, you know, our everyday, and it doesn't matter. They don't have to be college and natural resources majors. Maybe they find something while they're working for me that they really like to do, and that pushes them in that direction, or it spurs something maybe they didn't know what they were going to do before. And that's one thing that I think the university provides such a great base for everything that the student's going to need when he gets out.
So we're very lucky today. Here to present the Lawrence C. McBride Prize is Larry McBride. Larry, would you move to the award stage, please? Suzanne Aaron. Suzanne is the sponsored program administrator of the Office of Research and Economic Development. Her nominator wants this prize to shine light on Suzanne and draw attention to all the good that she has done for literally hundreds of students. Susan has been described as friendly and empathetic, as the glue person, enthusiastic. Even more importantly, she is a kind individual and quiet professional with endless patience. Suzanne has been known to remind class associates that their primary function is to serve students and support faculty endeavors. Her dependability is evident in her work record, over 15 years in chemistry and almost 10 years with class. She has also received the Outstanding Employee Award in non-faculty exempt category 3 times, a testament to her constant beyond the call of duty work. Congratulations, Suzanne. I've been communicating with Suzanne all week through IPERS, and today was the first day I got to meet her, so it's pretty special. Staff Council and the University of Idaho would like to thank all of our supporters for making this event possible, especially our friends in Human Resources. We would also like to thank our fantastic presenters and Larry McBride. This ceremony would not be possible without the hard work and dedication of our Staff Council members, specifically those on the Staff Awards Committee: Janice Tadish, Irma Sixtos, Chris Freitag, Ina Popova, Becca Miller-McPhee, Summer Howard, and Kevin Ketchy. Please stand to be recognized for your service to make this event possible. We would like to take one final opportunity to thank you, our exceptional, dedicated, and loyal staff, for making your University of Idaho the unique and outstanding institution it is. You make the difference every day. Thank you for joining us, and please stop by in the lobby at the tables to get your certificates and award gifts. For those wanting pictures with President Stavin, he will remain in the room for a while afterwards as well. Thank you all, and have a great afternoon.